Tonight was a pretty quick game. Is that kind of, it's not great for you guys? Just the fact that, things just sort of, after the first couple innings, things just weren't quite right offensively.
Yeah, great pitching by Luke, 4-0. Christian, great performance by him. Great performance by Griffin. I think that's as close as Griffin has looked, and the team's designed that way and built that way, and very happy with the win tonight against the top 30 RBI team.
Did it feel good to see some offense early? Because I know.
Yeah, it was great. We were on it. We were on it early, and we got a little unlucky. We had a hit and run. Braswell smoked it right at him, double play. I mean, if that gets over his head, max scoring, and it's a double, and we have a completely different feeling about it. So, there was a few of those things. A few things we could have done better for sure, and that's the game. It's hard.
I mean, you mentioned it a little bit there, but just how important was it for Griffin those last
Awesome.
outs to get?
Huge for our team. Huge for our team. Huge for him. Know what's in there. Trust him. I mean, it's a tight game against, again, a team that's only played great teams so far on their schedule this year and won. So we need him, and that was the highlight of the night for me.
Did their starter do anything different after those first two innings that changed things?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a good pitcher.
I know Ashton's played a couple games already. Got his first start today. What did you see out of him today?
I love him. I think he's a star in the program, in the future of the program. I mean, I get very optimistic, about a bright future with, Steven, obviously, Ashton, Jake Brown. Those are, like I said, those are my type of players. I really like good left-handed hitters that have some speed and power and solid hitting skills. And he's a great player, but he's a great kid too. He's totally engaged and engaged in the team and engaged in winning and engaged in improving. And he just deserved to play a little bit. And we have guys in that boat. It's just, I feel like we talk about it almost every game. I thought he did a good job tonight. Hit a ball hard and low in the first at bat with a man in scoring position, 2 outs, got a hit, and then guy made a nice pitch on him on the third at bat. And Jake's, one of his specialties is his speed and defense, so we turned it over to him. But very happy to get him in there and get a start because he's going to start a lot of games here.
Steven continues to hit
Yeah,
Steve Milam. So what's been sort of the key to his consistency, I guess?
He's confident, he's well skilled in strike zone discipline, in contact. I think he knows his swing. I think he can make adjustments. I don't think he gets rattled easily. I just think it's one pitch goes off, and sometimes that'll take guys off course. It doesn't with him.
Luke put a couple guys on in the fourth to kind of start off there, and then he strikes out 3 in a row. Does his heart rate ever get above 60?
He's the best. Yeah, he's awesome. I think, again, for me, I might have, if I'm repeating myself, I apologize, but the story tonight is the pitching, and it's a little more in-depth than just the pitching. It's first and second, nobody out, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. It's first and third. Great pitch by Christian. If you go back and watch that was perfect. And then we get the double play ball. And then Griffin coming in a tight spot, and boom, boom, boom. And love to see that. We're going to win a lot of games when they don't score any.
I feel like Christian's getting closer and closer to where you envision him getting to.
Yeah, I think he's doing good. I think, first outing was really good. I think he gave up a tough luck run, if I remember right, like a kind of a high bouncer that there was no play on. Second outing was great. And then the third outing, I threw him the very next day to I want to get him some mound time because I do think he's going to be really good. And maybe wasn't as good that day, but then was good in Houston. And once he went in and again got a big double play ball, we weren't losing that game, And then tonight, Luke hit his pitch count after 6. They're kind of similar. You may not see us use them after each other a whole lot, but obviously with the results on the board, it was hard to argue. And got the first guy out. Again, that's so important coming out of the pen. Gave up a couple hits and made a big pitch. And then, got, I think, 2 strikeouts there to start the 8th. So really happy for him and happy for us. Those two pitching their capability makes us a different team. Griffin and Christian, sorry.
Sorry, no, my bad. Just with Gage tomorrow, I know he went around 70 last weekend. Just how close do you guys feel like you are to getting him? I guess.
I hope we just make progress on that. Send him home in the third inning tonight, so he can get a good night's sleep and be ready to go. So hopefully a couple more hours of sleep, and the rest of our team gets him, 20 more pitches or so.
That's a real thing. You sent him home back to that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you usually do that with your guys?
Well, I mean, the late start, kind of
Okay.
probably contribute to that. We didn't take a few guys on Wednesday night so they could get a good workout and a good night's sleep. He was one of those. We left Luke behind the other night, and I wouldn't say it's normal. And most of them kind of fight me on it, honestly. Like they always want to be with the team, but if you're going to be about preparation, and be about preparation. And it's a guy you're not going to put in the game tonight. And those guys told me, they were all watching the game together on Wednesday, and we're coming back and jumping up and down and high-fiving, and coach, we felt like we were in the dugout. So we love hearing about that stuff.
So with meeting with Holman in the fourth, what was sort of the message that you got?
Just get reset. I mean, I thought, I thought he executed the pitches he needs to. I don't think those guys should have been on first base. Like, let's just put it that way. And he's just got such good composure. You know what you're getting out of him, so it was like, hey, I'm just gonna assist you in just helping you be yourself. That was all I went out there to do, is just to remind him to take it a pitch at a time, not try to do it all at once and overthrow and those types of things. He doesn't even need the meeting, but just in case, wanted to give him a little reinforcement to, be Luke Holman.
Do you think the strike zone was a little weird tonight?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to comment on that. But Jeff's an Omaha umpire. He's one of the best in the country. I don't know if he's the best, because there's a lot of good ones, but he's one of the best. I mean, he was in Omaha often. He's in Omaha often, and I really respect him. I think he's a great umpire.
Braswell keeps producing on offense. It's
He
got to
did.
feel good, right?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, he smoked the one in the second inning, I think, first or second inning. And then, tough luck. I mean, he was just a hair away from, having 2 for 3 night and 2 extra base hits. And so, I think it was a good night for him.
Would you like to see your guys be a little bit more patient, or is it just trying to square up the good pitches?
Yeah, I think, it's a tough question to answer, because I want him to enjoy winning tonight. I don't really want to get into what we need to do better. I mean, I will with that, but I don't want to do that.
Season for the 2024 Tigers. LSU wins its 8th straight